decriminalise it so that we can regulate it.
OK. You're watching Q&A, where you get to ask the questions. Let's move on from euthanasia to an eerily related question about mortality from Oliver Townsend.
Yes. The Chaser's Yes We Can Canberra seemed less offensive this year than it had in previous years. Given that everyone knows who they are and there have been many complaints about them crossing the line, is it time for the Chaser to retire and hand the mantle over to younger and unknown and ruder comedians?
Craig Reucassel, welcome to Q&A.
Continually, people keep calling us the Chaser Boys. Apparently we're very young still. No, look, I certainly I think the mantle should be handed over, but to probably Hungry Beast people to somewhat, I think, did a great job when they were there, but that doesn't mean that we're going to give it up. I think that it was possibly less offensive because, not for any intentional reason, but just because the political shows tended to be less offensive all the time, because there's more, they're dealing with political issues rather than other issues. So look, I'm happy to hand over the mantle to anybody who would like to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning and sit outside Christopher Pyne's house trying to wait for him to come out dressed as a chicken. It's just... it's not actually a good job, OK? That's why no one else wants it.
Oh, can I just go to our questioner, Oliver? Are there sort of taboos that you feel have been left untouched? I mean, what are you worried about?
Given the parliament we've got and the issues they're debating, it could have gone a bit harder and actually dragged views out of people.
Well, I did wish we would stayed on air for an extra 2 weeks. Had we known what was going to happen, we would have done an extra couple of shows, because there was, you know, fantastic stuff afterwards. We were kind of finished and wishing we were still there at the time. So, yeah, we're happy to come back and be Tony's warm-up guy again.
Christopher Pyne, it could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you to get back at the guy who was in the chicken suit.
Well, I was asked to go on Yes We Canberra, but I was too frightened of these fellas after the last election campaign. I think they did a fantastic job. I loved it. I thought Yes We Canberra was one of the highlights of the election. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, now you just... that's the worst thing you could say. Pyne likes it now, bloody hell. It is time to give up, you're right.
Conservative MPs like it.
Helen, any chance of a sort of Chaser makeover in Women's Weekly?
Ah, now there's an idea.
It's one of the few publications that we always say no to, actually.
You probably do. Why is that?
I don't know why, actually. I just don't want the makeover.
Well,
I like your exposure of negotiate from the Prime Minister.
Yes, getting to the key issues there.
No, just you don't think the Chaser as a concept has jumped the shark?
Look, I mean,
that great television experience.
Every single election show we've ever done, we've said that'll be the last one. We'll never do that again. I actually quite enjoyed the last election show, and we haven't said that yet, so it means we probably will never do another one. But every time we do another show, I'm shocked that we're doing it, to be honest, but who knows?
OK, let's move on to a completely different, much more serious topic, back to politics. Our next question...